we are going to start this session by using our breath first of all. So a little bit of breath work. Remember, when we're doing our breath, we're taking it down towards this belly area and trying to draw it front, sides and back. If you want to, you can then take it up to the rib cage, fan out the rib cage, and then take it up to the upper chest, last little section. So before you then release out of those three sections. So come to the front of your mat. Sink the feet in towards the floor first of all. So really start to feel in your feet. Start to notice where you're distributing your weight. And then try and just even it out a bit. So maybe find whether your feet are drawing in slightly, maybe drawing out, and try and ground through each four corners of your feet so that you're really rooting down and evening out through both sides. Bring the shoulders down, so just draw the shoulders ever so slightly back so that almost the clavicle is then a little bit more prominent. Bring one hand to your upper chest and one hand to your belly. And then just start to notice, so keeping that distribution between both feet, start to notice where you're breathing at the moment, whether your upper hand is tending to move before you notice anything in the bottom hand, or whether you're naturally drawing that breath all the way down towards the bottom hand. We want to start to program ourselves to be able to just tap in whenever we need it with the breath, to draw that breath down to that lower hand on the inhale. So take a nice deep inhale, take it all the way down towards the lower hand, feel that lower hand rise. Maybe draw it up to the rib cage and then to the upper chest. And then exhale, release those three sections as you release the breath out, still rooting and grounding through the earth. And then just continue with this breath for a few more breaths. Slow it down on the inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, think to yourself, deepen that breath. Exhale, think, let it go, release it, lengthen it ever so slightly more than the inhale. Okay, and then when you've released that breath all the way out, keep that awareness in mind of the breath when we're practicing today. So bring the arms all the way out and up. Take the arms out and up on the inhale. We want to start to bring a little heat in the body now. So bend in the knees ever so slightly, hinge at the hips, allow the chest to sink down towards the thighs. Just allow the whole torso to hang there, no holding or anything in the shoulders. Head, just give it a gentle rock from side to side, giving yourself a little no. And then slide the hands up towards the shins, lengthen through the legs. So straighten out the legs, draw the shoulders backwards so your crown's nicely in line now with your tailbone. And feel as if you're lengthening through your spine. Okay, exhale, lower the chest down towards the thighs again. Allow everything just to soften down. Arms, torso, let it hang. Take the hands down towards the floor, frame the feet and step it back with that left foot first of all. Come into your runner's lunge, your knee of your right leg's over your ankle. Keep on your fingertips, draw your shoulders backwards, chest is open and your crown is in a nice long line with your spine. So it takes it all the way down towards that heel of that left foot. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And then frame the foot with both hands. Step that right foot backwards into your plank. Push the floor away from you with your hands. Grip the floor with the mat. So you're taking that pressure away from the wrists. Keep the core nice and strong, and then gently lower the knees down, lower the tops of the feet down, lower the chest down all the way towards the mat until your whole front body comes down. Hug those elbows in towards your sides. Push the feet in towards the floor. Push the pubic bone in, which is going to engage the glutes. Lift the chest up, draw the shoulders back, and heart is open in your Cobra pose. Lower the chest down slowly. Tuck the toes. Bring yourself back up onto your knees, back into your plank. Let's take it back into our downward dog. Now just pedal your feet out here. Don't worry about keeping the legs straight. You want to just relax into the hamstrings, or allow the hamstrings and the calves to relax. So draw your elbow creases towards the front of the mat and bring your awareness into that side so that you can spread your wings. Pedal your feet out. Lift your tailbone as you're pedaling, and bring your chest down more towards your thighs as your gaze looks towards your big toes. You're going to walk your feet up towards your hands again, all the way towards in between your hands. Keep your knees nice and bent. Stack, 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 stack your spine up slowly. Keeping the knees bent until we're all the way back to standing. Inhale, bring the arms out and up. Exhale, little bend in the knees, hinge at the hips, allow the chest to fold forwards. Let it just hang there. Inhale, bring your hands up your shins, lengthen through your legs, draw your shoulders back in your halfway lift, chest is open. Exhale, bring the chest back down towards the thighs, let it hang there. Take the hands, frame the feet. You're going to step it back with the right foot all the way backwards into your runner's lunge. So you want a nice big stance all the way backwards. Stay on your fingertips, left knees over left ankle, draw the shoulders back, chest is open. Give yourself maybe a little push back into that right heel to feel that stretch in the right hip flexors. Frame the hands with the foot, step it back with that left foot in towards your plank. Push the floor away from you, bring your awareness in your core. Try not to dip in the lower spine. Keep that nice and strong. Lower the knees, come on the tops of the feet, come bring it into your Cobra. Keep bearing in mind, hugging those elbows in towards the side of the body. Push into the feet, the pubic bone, lift the chest, draw the shoulders back, open through the heart space, engage the glutes to protect the lower spine. Lower the chest down. Tuck the toes, back up onto your knees, back into your plank, and then take it back into your downward dog. Pedal it out. You're going to walk the feet towards the hands again. We're coming in for another round. So keep the hands or feet towards the hands, bend the knees, stack, stack, stack the spine up. Inhale, bring the arms out and up. Take it up towards the sky, palms to touch. Exhale, hinge at the knees, or hinge at the hips rather. Lower chest down towards the thighs. Let the torso just hang there. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins, lengthen through the legs, draw the shoulders back, chest is open, halfway lift. Exhale, draw the chest back down towards the thighs, let it all hang. Take the hands back down towards the floor, step it back with the left foot. Nice long stance on your fingertips in your runner's lunge, shoulders back, chest is open. Frame the foot with the hands, step it back into your plank, push the floor away. Lower the knees down towards the mat, tops of the toes, or tops of the feet rather, chest comes down into your Cobra, push into the floor like a wave, feet, hips, draw the shoulders back, chest is open, keep those elbows hugging in, lower the chest down, tuck the toes, back up onto your knees, into your plank, back into your downward dog, pedal it out. We want to speed it up a little bit, create some heat for that Kapha. So walk the feet towards the hands. Knees are bent, stack it up. Hands all the way out and up towards the sky, palms touch. Bend in the knees, hinge it forward at the hips, fold it forwards. Slide the hands up the shins, lengthen through the legs, shoulders back, chest open. Allow the chest to sink down, let it all hang. Step it back with the right foot. Into your runner's lunge, onto your fingertips, shoulders back, chest open. Frame the foot with the hands, step that left foot back into your plank. Push the floor away, keep the core strong. Lower the knees down towards the floor, tops of the feet. Bring yourself into your Cobra. Chest comes down, push into the feet, hips, raise the chest, elbows hug, engage the glutes. Lower your chest down, tuck the toes, lift up onto the knees, back into your plank, back into your downward dog. Pedal it out. Walk the feet towards the hands. Keep a bend in the knees, stack it up. Hands come out and up, take them all the way up towards the sky, palms touch. Hinge at the hips, fold it forwards. Bring the hands, slide them up the shins, lengthen in your halfway lift. Exhale, let the chest hang. Step it back with the left foot into your runner's lunge. Nice long stance. Draw the shoulders back, chest is open. Palms come down towards the mat. Step that right foot back into your plank. Lower the knees, lower the tops of the feet, lower the chest, Cobra. Bring the chest back down towards the floor. Tuck the toes up onto your knees, up into your plank, downward dog. Pedal it out. Walk the feet towards the hands. Keep the knees bent. Stack the spine up. Hands out and up towards the sky. Palms touch. Hinge at the hips. Fold it forwards. Chest comes down towards the thighs. Let it hang. Step it back with the right foot. Onto the fingertips, runner's lunge. Palms down towards the floor. Step it back with the left foot into your plank. Lower the knees, lower the tops of the feet, lower the chest into your Cobra. Engage the glutes, protect the lower spine. Lower the chest down, tuck the toes, bring yourself back into your knees, up into your plank, into your downward dog. Pedal it out. Maybe now on this one, just give yourself sort of come into your downward dog a little bit more defined, if you like. So elbow creases towards the front of the mat. Grip the mat with the fingers. Lift the tailbone towards the sky. You can bend the knees if you want to, or you don't have to. It's up to you. If it's easier to bend the knees and sink the chest, keep that length in the spine, bring the hamstrings in later. It doesn't matter. Just think to yourself, lift that tailbone up. Okay, let's walk those feet towards the hands. Keep the knees bent, stack it up. Coming in again. Now we're going to add a move to this. So bring the arms out and up. Take the arms all the way to the sky. Hinge at the hips, bend the knees, fold it forwards. Slide the hands up, lengthen in the legs, halfway lift, shoulders back. Exhale, fold it forwards. Take the hands, frame the foot, step it back with the left foot. Okay, we're going to pause here for a moment. So push back into that left heel. Keep that right knee over the ankle. Plant this left hand down towards the floor, so the left palm's down. Keep the hips as square as possible. Rotate the torso, raise that right arm towards the sky, trying to keep the shoulders almost in line. We're trying to get the rib cage to do this for us. Bring that right hand down, switch sides, keep the hips as square as possible. Rotate in the torso, raise the left arm. Take that left hand down towards the floor, step it back into your plank. Lower the knees, tops of the feet. Chest comes down, hug the elbows in, push into the floor with the feet, hips. Draw the shoulders back, engage the glutes into your cobra, lower it down. Tuck the toes, up on your knees, in your plank. Take it back in your downward dog. Walk the feet towards the hands, coming in on the other side. Bend the knees. Keep them bent as you stack the spine up. See each vertebrae stacking up. Inhale, bring the arms all the way out and up towards the sky. Exhale, fold it forwards. Inhale, slide those knees up the shins, lengthen in the spine. Exhale, fold it forwards. Take a step back with that right foot into your runner's lunge, lengthen. Push into the heel of that right heel. Plant this right hand down towards the mat. Keep the hips as square as possible. Make the rotation in the torso. Raise the left. Take this left hand down towards the mat. Keep the hips as square as possible. Rotate the torso. Raise the right arm. Take that right hand down. Plant them both. Step it back into your plank. Push the floor away. Lower the knees, tops of the feet. Lower the chest, hug those elbows in. Push into the feet, hips. Raise the chest into your cobra. Exhale, lower it down. Tops of the feet onto your toes. Up onto your knees. Into your plank. And back into your downward dog. Pedal it out. Walk the feet towards the hands. Feeling a bit of heat. Keep the knees bent. Stack it up. Hands all the way out and up. Inhale it up. Palms touch. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Fold it forwards. Let the chest hang. Just give yourself a little shake here from the head in a no. Bring the hands, slide them up towards the shins. Lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, lower the chest down. Fold it forwards. Hands surrounding the feet, and then step it back with the left foot into your runner's lunge. Left hand comes down. Rotate in the torso. Keep those hips square. Right arm raises. Right hand comes down. Keep the hips square. Left arm raises. Frame the foot with both hands. Step it back into your plank. Lower the knees. Tops of the feet. Come down into your cobra. Lift it up in the chest. Draw the shoulders back. Engage the glutes. Lower the chest down. Tops of the feet. Back onto your knees. Into your plank. And into your downward dog. Pedal it out. Okay, let's do it again. Walk the feet all the way towards the hands. We'll slow it down in a minute. Raise the chest up. Bring the arms out and up towards the sky. Palms touch. Hinge at the hips. Fold it forwards. Take the hands and then slide them up the shins. Lengthen in your halfway lift. Exhale, lower the chest down. Okay, step it back with the right foot. Push the floor away from you with your hands. Place this right hand down towards the floor. Hinge at the hips. Raise that left hand. Left hand comes down. Rotate the torso. Raise the right. Bring that right hand down towards the mat. Step it back into your plank. Lower the knees. Tops of the feet. Into your cobra. Hug those elbows. And then engage the glutes as you raise your chest up. Draw your shoulders backwards. Slowly lower the chest down. Back up onto your knees. Tuck the toes into your plank. Let's bring it in our downward dog. Pedal it out. Walk the feet towards the hands. Stack it up. Arms come out and up towards the sky. Exhale, fold it forwards. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins, shoulders back, chest open. Exhale, fold it forwards. Hands frame the foot, left foot comes back into your runner's lunge. Keep a nice lift as well in the back leg, so we're not dipping down, we're lifting up, we're nice and strong. Take this left hand down towards the mat, rotate the torso, raise the right. Bring the right hand down, rotate the torso, raise the left. Left hand down, step it back into your plank. Lower the knees, tops of the feet, lower the chest into your cobra. Push into the floor with your feet, your hips, engage your glutes. Lower your chest down. Tuck your toes, up into your all fours, and then up into your plank. Then bring it into your downward dog. Pedal your feet. Okay, walk the feet towards the hands. Stack it up. Arms all the way out and up towards the sky. Exhale, fold it forwards, chest comes down. Inhale, slide the hands up onto the shins. Lengthen, try and lift the tailbone, try and draw the shoulders back a little more. Lower the chest down. Step it back with the right foot into your runner's lunge. Lengthen on the fingertips, draw the shoulders back. Right hand comes down towards the mat. Rotate the torso, left arm up. Left hand down, rotate the torso, right arm up. Both hands frame the foot, step it back into your plank. Lower the knees, tops of the feet, lower the chest into your cobra. Hug those elbows in, draw those shoulders back. Lower the chest down. Tuck the feet onto your knees, into your plank. Take it back in your downward dog. Okay, pedal it out here for a moment. We're going to slow it down. We're going to walk the feet towards the hands. Stack it up. Okay, coming into a hamstring stretch. So just take that left foot backwards, just a step. Take the right foot over towards the right slightly. So we've got that surface area. Check in on this left hip. See if it's gone backwards with the foot. So we want to draw that hip forwards. We want to have both hips level with each other. And then just fold your chest forwards, just at the hips, hinging at the hips, just until you can feel a slight stretch in that right leg. Place the hands on the right leg. Keep the awareness in this left hip to draw it forwards. Inhale, bend that knee. Exhale, lengthen as you lift your tailbone up towards the sky. It doesn't matter if you straighten that right leg. You're going to feel it in the hamstrings, right in the belly of the hamstrings. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift the tailbone. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift the tailbone. Pause there this time. Just pause there for a moment. Start to breathe into the back of that leg. Slow the breath down. It's going to send the signals to your muscles to allow them to relax. When they relax, they lengthen. When they're tense, they don't. They contract. Okay, and then slowly raise the chest up. Step this left foot forwards. Take the right one back. Just a step. Check in on that right hip. Draw it forwards. Hips are now in line with each other. Both legs are straight. Fold the chest down just till you start to feel that slight stretch in that left leg. Bring your hands on your leg. Bend your knee on the inhale. Exhale, lift that tailbone up towards the sky. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift the tailbone. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift that tailbone up towards the sky. One more, inhale, bend. Exhale, lift the tailbone, then pause there. Start to breathe into that area where you can feel it right now. Right in the belly of the hamstrings if you're lifting your tailbone up towards the sky. Slow the breath down. And then ease it out. Take your right foot back in line with your left. Okay, bring the arms out and up slowly. Let's slow it all down. Make it mindful. Palms come to touch. Hinge at the hips. Chest comes down. Allow the chest to come all the way down towards the thighs. Just give your head a little no from here. Shake slowly from side to side. We're going to take the hands towards the floor. We want to step it right back into our downward dog. So let's take both feet back. Draw those elbow creases towards the front of the mat. Lift your tailbone high. Bend the knees if you need to or want to. Grip through the mat with your fingertips, or not your fingertips, your knuckles. And then just pedal your feet out. Allow your chest to sink down towards your thighs as you look and gaze towards your toes. Slow the breath. You're going to step this left foot towards the outside of your left hand. It doesn't matter how you get there. Take that left foot down towards the left outside of the left hand. Lower the knee down. Okay, slide that right knee backwards ever so slightly and come onto the top of the foot of that right leg, right foot. Okay, now you can have a few options here. You can either have your left foot at a 45-degree angle. You can bring the left foot further out towards the left, or you can come onto the pinky side of your left foot, whatever is available for you to really feel that stretch opening out through this left hip. And then just breathe in here for a moment. Start to notice if there's any pulling behind that left knee. You don't want that. So you want to be adjusting yourself. Sometimes I notice with myself I feel a bit tugging behind my knee, so I need to adjust my foot so that I'm in a different position. Never stay in something where you feel that pull. Just slow the breath down here. Bring your bolster. Place your forearms on the bolster. Allow the whole torso to sink down. You're going to increase the stretch then in this left side of your hip. Relax the shoulders. Slow the breath. Breathe it into that area where you can feel it. See if you can allow the muscles to soften rather than tense. Slow everything down. I don't know if you can hear the seagulls, but it's an interesting background noise. Okay, and then eventually what will happen is you'll be able to, once you practice this a lot, you'll be able to slide that bolster away and maybe just bring one forearm down. Or maybe you'll be able to come down on both forearms. So just notice over time how you can sort of just adjust and modify the pose to see what progress you're making. So bring the hands back down towards the floor. Tuck the toes of that right foot. Come back onto the sole of that left foot if you're not already. Lift this right knee up. Slide this left leg back into your downward dog and give yourself a pedal with your feet. Slow the breath down, moving the hips. Lift your tailbone. Spread your wings. And then bring this right foot all the way to the outside of the right hand. Again, lower that left knee. Come onto the top of that left foot. Slide that left knee backwards ever so slightly and come into the same position that was right for you on the other side. So whether that's onto the pinky side of that right foot, maybe just opening out in that right hip, or adjusting your foot 45-degree angle, or even bringing that foot further out towards the right, whichever was right for you on the other side. Then come into that position. Maybe you can slide that left knee back a little bit more without any tugging behind that right knee. Bring your bolster onto your forearms. Let the chest then sink. It's going to increase the stretch. So you don't want to be pushing the chest away at this point. You want to just be letting everything in the upper half of your body surrender down. Slow the breath. Relax the neck and shoulders. Take one more breath here. And then maybe, as I say, in time you'll be able to, or even now maybe, bring one forearm down or the other. Relax the body as much as you can. Come back onto the hands. Tuck the toes of both of the left foot. Slide that right foot backwards. We're going to take the knees nice and wide now. Bring the big toes together. Sink the bottom backwards. Come into your child's pose. Relax the forehead down onto the mat. Sink the bottom back towards the thighs as much as possible. Take a few nice deep inhales and exhales here. Allow the whole chest to sink. Focus on your breath. Focus on the torso expanding on the inhale. Focus on the chest and the heart sinking down towards the earth on the exhale. Letting it all go. Slowly raise the head. Walk the hands up towards you. Bring the knees in together. Sit back towards the heels, lengthen in the spine. Keep that nice lift in your whole spine. Crown towards the head. Bring your palms towards your heart center. Nice deep inhale, exhale, side out the mouth. Namaste.